Hey everyone, so in this second part of the lesson, we're going to talk about the angles formed outside of a circle. All right, so angles formed outside of a circle, so we're referring to these angles here. All right, so that can be an angle formed by two tangents, so that's what this first example shows. All right, so remember a tangent is a line that intersects a circle at only one point. All right. Second scenario is when you have two secants. All right. So again, a secant is a line that intersects a circle at 2 points. And then the third situation is when you have a tangent and a secant. All right. So what's nice is that the formula for all three of these situations is the same. The measure of the external angle is equal to the far arc minus the near arc divided by 2. Okay, so here's the far arc. I'm going to label that in red. So in this first situation when I have two tangents, here's the far arc. Okay, in the second situation when I have two secants, this would be considered the far arc. And in the third situation with the secant and the tangent, this is the far arc. All right. The near arc is the following. Okay, so again, what's nice is that whenever you have an external angle, it's always going to be the same formula. The far arc minus the near arc divided by 2. So let's look at an example. Okay. So in this first one, we're solving for that external angle. Okay, so here's my far arc. Here's my near arc. Okay, so we know that the near arc is 20. We don't have the far arc, but we can easily obtain it. All right, here's the diameter. So there's 180 degrees in half a circle. So 20 plus 100 is 120. So that's going to make my far arc 60 degrees. Okay, so then x is going to be 60 minus 20 divided by 2. So x is 40 divided by 2. So we get 20 degrees. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the second one. Okay, so in the second one, this is an example where we have two tangents. Okay, again, a tangent is a line that intersects the circle at only one point. Okay, so we know that this entire far arc, this entire far arc is 260 degrees, okay? We don't have the near arc, but we can easily obtain it, all right? There's 360 degrees in a circle, so that means my near arc has to be 100. Okay, so in this case, x is 260 minus 100 divided by 2. All right, so that's going to be 160 divided by 2, which means x is 80 degrees. All right. Okay, in this next example, number 3, all right, first we have to solve for y. All right, so we know that all the arcs in a circle always add up to 360 degrees. So first we're going to set that up. So we got 5y plus 2y plus y equals 360. Okay, so if we combine like terms, we get 9y is 360. So y is 40. All right, so we're going to plug that in. So here's my far arc. Okay, so 5 times 40 is 200 degrees. Okay, here's my near arc. So 2 times 40 is 80 degrees. Okay, so now that I have the far arc and the near arc, now we can solve for x. So x is going to be 200 minus 80 divided by 2. Okay, so 200 minus 80 is 120 divided by 2 gives us 60 degrees. Okay. All right, the next one, number 4. Okay, so number 4 is slightly different. Number 4, they give us the external angle, and they want us to solve for the near arc. All right, so we don't know what the near arc is, but we know there's always 360 degrees in a circle. So this far arc can be represented by 360 minus x. Okay, so we're going to set this one up as the following. The external angle 50 is equal to the far arc, which is represented by 360 minus x, minus the near arc, which is represented by x, divided by 2. Okay, so if I make this into a proportion and I cross multiply, we're going to get 100 equals 360 minus 2x. So if I subtract 360 on both sides, I get negative 260 equals negative 2x. And then if we divide by negative 2, x is going to be 130 degrees. Okay, so the next couple of questions I think are ones that you guys can try on your own for 5, 6, and 7. All right, I will post the answer key up on Google Classroom, and then I'm going to post a practice worksheet that goes over all the angle rules that we've reviewed so far, because you guys have a Google form due on Friday. All right, if you have any questions or comments, you can shoot me an email or message me on Google Classroom. All right, hope this was helpful.